Good morning everyone. This is Kamikawa Kaelan. The topic this time is about how to create subtitles on YouTube. Here, we will show you how to create YouTube subtitles, especially using iPhone. The subtitles here are YouTube subtitles. It refers to subtitles that are intended to be translated into other languages. Paste text directly into the video. It is not a so-called telep subtitle for the purpose of decoration. Please be careful. Creating that YouTube subtitle, frankly, takes a surprising amount of time. Perhaps many YouTubers don't subtitle. I think this is because this work is a lot of very simple work and I get tired. But in other words, if this task is easier, many YouTubers have subtitles, people all over the world will be able to get a community through YouTube. I think that's what it means. And everyone can send videos with subtitles. This is what I would recommend to YouTubers. So why is it so troublesome? The answer is, YouTube Studio's subtitle creation function is very time-consuming. There is no choice but to say that is the direct cause. Obviously. However, with iOS 14, there is a version upgrade, being secret and a little easier to use than before. It seems that everyone is not aware of it. However, it still takes time. Probably a normal person to subtitle a 10-minute video, perhaps it will take more than 4 hours. The subject of this talk is, can we make it before breakfast? So, until now, I've shown you some ways to save time. 1. How to use a memo app called WebMemo. 2. How to use Vru, a subtitle creation app. Basically, these two methods by using the methods called automatic synchronization and upload of YouTube Studio, we have been trying to shorten the time mainly by shortening the time to match the timestamp. This is Miso in the foreground, but the improvements and problems can be summarized as follows. For example, if you add subtitles to a 10-minute video, 1. In the method using WebMemo, 1. Copy the automatically generated subtitles to the Memo app all at once. 2. While watching the video, correct typographical errors at once with the Memo app. The work can be completed in about 2 hours. 3. And by applying the completed subtitles to automatic synchronization of YouTube Studio, by further modifying the completed subtitles, the work will be completed in about an hour. In other words, it took about 3 hours in total to create a 10-minute video. Recently, picture-in-picture has become possible, so you can also create subtitles with picture-in-picture and the iPhone Memo app. However, the problem here is 3. Automatic synchronization. In the current automatic synchronization, even if you indicate the desired phrase with a line break, the line breaks automatically with 16 characters. Punctuation marks and parentheses disappear, alphanumeric characters become lowercase. There are problems such as, and it takes a lot of time to fix them. In other words, it will be a hoax twice. Therefore, 2. With the method using Vru. 1. With Vru's transcription function using Google Speech to Text, by correcting typographical errors in transcribed subtitles, the work will be done in about 2 hours. Up to this point, it has become convenient, but in terms of time, it is not much different from 1. 2. With the export function of Vru, save the subtitles as a YouTube SRT file, and save it. By uploading this to YouTube Studio, you will be able to work in about 30 minutes. In other words, it is now possible to create a 10-minute video in a total of 2.5 hours. Here, by using the SRT file instead of automatic synchronization, you can avoid the problem of automatic synchronization and add a timestamp twice without any hassle. This is, I think it has improved considerably. However, the problem is that Vru's transcription is not much different from YouTube's automatically generated subtitles in terms of accuracy. If you are not good at it, there is a problem that the accuracy will be lower than the automatic generation of YouTube. Therefore, the time for correcting typographical errors cannot be shortened. It has the disadvantage that it costs more if you are not good at it. However, the work of adding timestamps can be shortened, so when offsetting, I was able to work in a fairly early time. However, with the recent version upgrade, things have changed completely. The accuracy of transcription has deteriorated further, making it unusable. Probably the accuracy has deteriorated to about 20%. This is bad for Vru developers, but it's no longer a useful alternative. We are requesting immediate improvement, but even now it has not been improved slowly. So I abandoned Vru and I went back, but after a long time, I went back. Typographical errors can be repaired quickly. After all, it is more than 1 hour to correct. After automatic synchronization, I reconfirmed that. No, This is Tohoho, is there any other way? After a lot of trial and error, I found an app called this. It is a speech-to-text app called Nada. This is an app that creates text from voice, but as a feature, the accuracy of transcription is extremely high, and as I confirmed, it is about 98.4% accurate. Transcripted text is fairly easy to modify. If the accuracy is so high, I think it can be corrected in about 30 minutes. Furthermore, modify the generated text in the app and use it for subtitles. Keep within 2 lines per phrase. Correct typographical errors. It is possible to say. In addition, the timestamp is automatically corrected for that sentence. The goodness of this operability is correction of phrases, correction of typographical errors, correction of timestamps, both far surpass VRU. And best of all, you can export this as a YouTube subtitle file, SRT file. So, if you import that file to YouTube as it is, that's what the subtitles are all about. By using this app, 10 minutes for preparation, extracting MP3 from video. 30 minutes to correct typographical errors. 20 minutes to check and correct the timestamp. Subtitles can be created in a total of about 60 minutes. This is truly revolutionary speed. This completes the work before breakfast. We encourage you to use this to add subtitles. I didn't know for a while that there was such a useful app. Because I've known this app for a long time, I also knew that the transcription accuracy was good. However, this is the first time I have noticed that it can be converted to SRT. The reason I didn't notice was it has the only neck and I haven't used it much. That is, this app is paid. It costs 850 yen per month. Whether this is high or not is at your discretion. So I'm thinking of using this app until VRU is improved. After all, once you use something convenient, you can't let go of it. So, YouTubers, please send it with subtitles. That's all.